So every time the team lineup came, it was written Imon, but they always used to make it an H to the N. So in the commentary, we were always confused to call you Imon Ezekiel or Imoh Ezekiel. So how was the experience, brother?
Experience is really, really good, First coming to Nepal, like somewhere I've never been to, imagine myself being in Nepal. So, but coming here and the way I see things and the people around, then I feel comfortable and really good experience. Really, really good experience.
So let's put NSL right here. You're a player that has the highest profile in Nepal right now, right? You played the Olympics, you played the Champions League, you played the Europa League, you played for your country as well, the Naja boy.
Ninja boy.
Because in Nepal, Nigeria is quite famous. People, there are supporters of Nigeria because of JJ Okocha. So how do you guys see JJ Okocha? The legend, I guess.
Yeah, JJ Okocha is a legend in Nigeria. If you want to talk about Nigerian football, you're gonna call JJ Okocha. It's even the kids that was not even born when he was playing. They know if they want to JJ, everybody know him. He's a famous guy.
Wasn't he the one doing the famous celebration in the World Cup?
No, not him. I think it was Kano that was doing one
Ah,
celebration then. Yeah,
Kanu was another great player.
Kano. Yeah, another great player. Playing Arsenal. Come
Yeah.
on, Ayas.
Yeah.
Yes, have come good players like that, big names.
You played for your team and you played against the rivals of Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur. You scored a goal against Hugo Lloris, the World Cup winner.
Yeah, it was the second leg of the Europa League against in London there. So it was really, really good feeling. We were playing. It was 1-0. Then I came in that game. I was on the bench.
Huh?
So I came in, then I scored the equalizing goal. But we lost the game, 2-1 at the end.
Oh.
But it was good. But in Belgium, we beat them also 2-1.
Oh. This was the time at Anderlecht.
Anderlecht, yeah.
You came
20,
from the academy.
no, from Standard Liège Academy.
Oh, Standard Liège. How was the experience there? How's European football?
European football is business, is top level. Everything is like when you play chess. You have to put everything
Hmm.
according. So it's and you grow so quick. It's really really good. And me playing in Europe helped me a lot. In many things. Not even apart from football, but many things. You understand many things about life and everything. How you should put yourself. So it's really really big experience.
So tell us about the Olympics. How was the Olympics? How big was it?
Olympic is a big tournament. You have every sport, every athletes come to this competition, and you have the big names there also. Neymar was there.
Hmm.
He was playing for Brazil, and we have a lot of players from Germany also playing also. So it was really our team. We have the biggest name there, Mikel. Mikel was part of our team then. It was really really good experience. So and we tried our best, and we won the bronze medal.
Still have it in the house.
Yeah, it's on the wall there like this. One big just there.
You're talking about John Obi Mikel. Was it John Obi Mikel, the
John
one played for
Obi,
Chelsea?
yeah,
So what kind of guy he is?
he's a cool guy. He don't talk too much. He just play. He
Hmm.
don't talk. He's a quiet guy. He just want to play and do his job. And he lead us very well in the team. He tried to help us, and because he was the biggest name there, he tried to help us, and he pushed us. So I think with him, that's why we also achieve the bronze medal.
So let's go back to your childhood. So how did it all start? Where were you born? See, there's info on the internet, but I think it's better to for you, our audience to listen to your story from you. How did it start?
I was born in Lagos, Nigeria. So in Africa, the way we do it, we don't say we want to play football for a living. We just enjoy.
Mm.
As a kid, on the streets without a football shoe, you just play to enjoy. And so I was just enjoying the game on the street. We keep playing and growing. Till till someday, then we start somebody and I say, you can play. Just come and start training with the football club. A local team. So then I start to train. Sometimes I go to training, sometimes I don't go. I just like for me it was just like enjoying myself, as a young boy. Till one time we were playing one straight football, and then one guy Now called me. So I was playing so good. One guy now called me, you can play. I think we have it. There's one team playing in the third division in Nigeria. He said, why not? Come and play with this team. At least you can get some little money. And I was like, really? Then I said, okay, I'll just come and try and see. Then I went there and I tried with the team. And then the owner of this team, the man was living in America. So he had some money and the man just came back from America and then. So then we played and the man now saw me and like, I like this boy. Okay, coach, tomorrow they had a friendly game. So coach, let him come. So we played this friendly game. I scored three. And then the night I was at home, the man called me and said, do you have an agent? It was strange to me, like agent. I said, what is agent? I said, he said, agent for football, like somebody is taking care about your football. I said, no. Say me, I'm just a young kid enjoying football. I don't know what is agent and this. And he said, okay, tomorrow, come and meet me. I'm going to take you somewhere. We're going to make a passport for you because I don't even have international passport. So the man took me somewhere and they made international passport for me. In less than 5 months, they organized a tournament in America. Then that was my first time traveling to America. Then on the 16 tournament in Chicago.
How old were you?
I was 16 then. On the 16 tournament in Chicago. So I went there and I was even the top scorer there with 9 goals.
Wow.
So then we came back and then I started playing the league, the third division in Nigeria with this team. We started playing and then we had the promotion to the second division. So I start to get mature in the game. I start to see life from another side that this football I can play it. When I already went to the America and came back and I saw life is changing, different things. I say, this football I think I can put more effort and I can see something from it. And then we play in the second league. And in Nigeria, they love football too much. So we are in second league. We have a stadium is just like this stadium we play in Nepal. It's a big stadium and too much crowd. So everybody push and this. So that was when I played the season. It was a very good season. I was killing everybody in the league. And then that was 2012. Then I got invitation to Belgium, Standard Liège. So I went there for 1 week trial. So I did the 1 week. It was really good. And the coach said to me, he said to my agent, we like this player, but because I went in the winter time in January, because normally in Europe, the winter time is very cold. So he said, we like the player, but because it's short window to sign the player, we like the player, but we need to see him more. And then my agent said, okay, if you want to see him more, you can just give him a short contract, 6 months. Then after 6 months, you have a time to see him. Then you decide what will happen. Then they signed me. Then I was playing with the youth team on the under 21. But I was training with the first team. It was grown up men. I was just a little boy. It was grown up man. When I go in the dressing room, I was sitting like this. Can't even say nothing. You see the big players. They come with big cars. Me, I was just like. So I was not feeling comfortable. But when I go with the reserve team, because they are my mate, I feel comfortable. So then in the reserve, I was scoring too many goals. Every game I was scoring in the reserve. And in Europe, what they do in Europe, when you are playing good in the reserve, they are promoting you to the first team. So then I was playing the reserve and then I was scoring goals. So then I never had any chance to play with the first team any game. So then we had 3 strikers then. 3 strikers. Even Batshuayi, Mechi Batshuayi.
Yeah.
It was the third. Mechi was the third striker, not even the second, not even the first then. It was the third.
Wow.
Because we have 2 other guys from Africa. They were the first 2 strikers. Then the 2 of them had injury. So when they had injury, Mechi was now the main striker. Then they now say, okay, they now go to their academy. I was the youngest and the better one in the academy. So sometimes I go on the bench just to sit. Sometimes I don't go. So there was one game towards ending of the season, like we had the 5 games remaining towards ending of the season. Then I think Batshuayi kicked somebody. Me, I was at home watching the game. He kicked somebody and they gave him red card, and from the federation, they suspend him for 5 games out of the season. So now the coach don't have a striker. So then they called me at home and said, now you have to play. So the coach just tell me, okay, you have to play. We know you are young. This is your first time you're gonna play in a stadium of 30,000 people and this. All you need to do just play simple and enjoy. Don't do what you don't know how to do. And then I play this game. You will not believe. I score in this game.
That was against
Gang.
Genk.
Gang.
Wow.
I score in this game. And you know who were playing in Gang? They know Christian Benteke.
Yeah.
He was playing in Gang then.
Wow.
I was playing in Liverpool. You know this guy?
Oh, yeah.
I was playing in Gang there.
Benteke.
I scored in this game.
Wow.
The story changed.
Huh.
We lost the game, you know. We lost 2-1. But after this game, directly, they called me to the office up there. 5 years contract.
Wow.
So the story changed. So that's how I start my life in Europe.
Wow.
It's a big story, eh?
Yeah. It's such a motivation story. So this is the reason I started this podcast actually, because see, we all say this. Even FIFA says football is not a rich man's game.
No.
Football is for the middle class, the lower classes, right? So I think our country relates to that. We're a developing nation. We're trying to do something, our nations, in terms of finances. And though research I have done, even you don't come from a very wealthy family, you come
No,
from a
no.
decent family,
Yeah.
right? So I want to talk about that. So once you signed the 6 months contract in Europe, what was happening inside the family? How many siblings do you have? Your parents? Tell us about it.
You know, in Africa, we have big family.
Mm.
We always have big family. So I had 5 sisters and 1 brother. So we are 7. So, you know, but me signing in Europe, it was not even like, because you know, I'm just a young boy going in Europe. So then my family don't really know much about football. Like now they know like football, okay, there's money and this, you know. Then it was 2012. They don't know much about football or these things, and there's money inside football, you know. So there was no stress about the family, anything. So I was just playing, and when I come back, I can give whatever I can give, you know. So it was no stress about the family. So it was just like that.
Transition happened and things happening one after another. So I see what people from the outside says, okay, he just scored. They don't see the effort you put in the training. They only see, okay, Imo is coming, it just came in, oh, he scored a goal, it's going to be big for this player now. But the level of hard work you put into the your game, tell us about it.
Yeah, you know, people only see the good part, you know, but the main the difficult part is from the training. Sometimes some players kill you, they insult you, they fight you, you know. I'll tell you something. I forgot to say this.
Yeah.
The first time I went to Standard Liège, when I was training with the first team, you know, I was a young boy and I was still afraid.
How old were you?
I was 17.
Wow.
I was still afraid to, you know. But when I go to the young team, I play very good. But when I come with the first team, I always afraid, you know. And then one day, they always kill me, like, you know, like, come on, play. You know, when I lose the ball, they put pressure on me. One day after the training, I went to the dressing room. I start crying. Like, oh man, I want to go home. Then some guys come, they hug me. Don't worry, it's football. Just try pushing, you know. So we finish. Then whenever I'm going home, I'm always happy that now no pressure. So when it's the next day for training, I'm like, no, I don't want to go because I know there's pressure again. There's pressure, but this pressure, nobody will take it from you. You have to fight against it. So I just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Although they know that I can play, you know what I mean? But they know when you are young, you still need a bit of, and you are coming from another continent, you know? And I came in a very cold weather. I was coming from an hot weather to a very cold weather. So then I just keep pushing and pushing and pushing till I had that one opportunity in that game. And you know, in Europe, opportunity is opportunity. When you have that one, you make use of it, you are like this. So I had that one opportunity, and when I scored that goal, everything changed. I built confidence. I start playing, I start scoring. Then the people that was laughing at me, then they start to be my friend.
Yeah.
They start to like me. Now I start to be an important player to the team. So the next season, 2013 season, I was the first striker. That season, I scored 16 goals.
Wow.
After the 6 months, the next season, 2013, I scored 16 goals. I was the main striker. Then the next season, I scored 14. With Batshuayi, we were playing 2 strikers with Batshuayi. So we left same year. Then Batshuayi went to Marseille. Before me, I went to Qatar. Although I went to Qatar, you know why. So it's a big story, huh?
Tell us the story of Qatar.
Qatar. It was something like I did not even expect. We finished a game, so I was just at home, relaxing. When you're in Europe, they make you feel comfortable. From 18 years, you already know. I start to drive 18 years because they will teach you.
Mm.
18 years you go to driving school because they need to give you a car. You need to come to training.
Mm.
Nobody will be picking you. You're not a young boy anymore. That somebody will be picking you up and down. So I already go to driving school and got the license, and they give me a little car to start with.
Mm.
So now I need to go myself, and I have my own apartment, living alone. So I was after the training, I went home. I was just on my sofa like this, just pressing my phone, and I got a text message. I don't even know, from unknown person. He said, "Hey, we had a deal for you in Qatar. You want to come?" And it was a huge amount of money.
Mm.
So when I saw it, I was thinking it was a joke. I just replied. I said, "Okay, sure." And he said, "Okay, I will call you." Then he called me and we speak. I said, "Okay." I told him, "Just give me some minutes." Then I called my manager. I said, "This is what is going on." And he said, "Okay, let the guy call me." So the guy called him, and then they speak, and it was a good offer and everything, even for me, because that would be the offer that would change me and my own family, at least from year. Not
To-
even like from not year.
Mm.
It's from year to year.
Ah,
It's a big, big, big difference.
true.
So then we speak with the club. Normally the club don't want me to go to Qatar as a young boy. So the president was telling me, "No, you can't go to Qatar. You can go to Germany. You can go to all these other European countries to
Countries.
play, to develop more." I said, "Yes, I know I can go to these countries, but if I'm looking about the financial part, and I really want to help my family, I really want to help a lot of people. So I have to take these risks for them."
Mm.
So that was how I went to Qatar. Although the president now told me, "Okay, if you say you want to go, I'll just give you 2 days. You go there, go and check, go and see.
Mm.
If you like it, then you come back and tell me." So I went there and I like what I saw. And the Qatar, they call they call them sheikh, the sheikh of the club, and this is a big man. Is the I think, how they call it, I don't know, the president of Qatar son is the owner of this club then.
Mm.
So I went to his house, he talked to me and everything. He make me understand why he's bringing me here and everything. So like what he's planning. So he brought not only me, he brought some player. He brought one Spanish guy, Pablo Hernandez. He brought one guy, Ashkan. He
Mm.
was playing in Fulham. He brought one guy, Paulino. He was playing in Girona.
Ah.
So I was even the youngest one that he brought.
Mm.
So then I came back to Belgium. After I saw everything, I came back to Belgium. I told the president of the club, "I love the place and I love the project." He now said, "Oh, but I want to let you go, but the fans will kill me if I let you go because Bachwa is leaving already to Marseille." Then I said to him, "Okay, you know what? Just let the standard television TV
Mm.
interview me. So let me speak to the fans and let them understand where I'm coming from."
Mm.
So this is how, let's take it easy.
Yeah.
This is how I understand what is going. I speak with them and they understand what is going on. And then at the end of the day, that was the day I played my first Champions League game. They now said, "Okay, before you are going, we had before I will leave, there's 2 games I will play. I will play the first game of the season against Charleroi, and then I will play the Champions League game against Panathinaikos.
Mm.
Then if I play these 2 games, I can leave."
Mm.
I said, "Okay, no problem, I will play." That was when I played these 2 games. After the 2 games, my friend, after the games against Panathinaikos, my friend put me on the shoulder here, and we were running the whole stadium, and it was like clapping and clapping. Then I left to Qatar,
Which year was the time you left for Qatar?
2014.
2014.
So I spent 2 years in Standard Liège.
Ah.
I know the funniest thing.
Sorry?
I know the funniest thing.
Ah.
I went to Qatar after 6 months. I back to Standard Liège.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to say because you didn't play much in Qatar.
6 months. I came back to Standard Liège.
Ah. Why? What was the reason?
It's when you are used to some place, like I was already used to Standard because I already played there for 2 years. I was already used to the system and everything. So I went to Qatar. It's a different culture again.
Mm.
Then I think I was 20 years.
Mm.
It was a different culture. So I was like, so it was a bit difficult. Although I was scoring, I had 6 goals already for the 6 months. For the 6 months I was there. So, but it was difficult, with the life to adapt and everything. So then I said, no, I need to go back to Europe. So then we discussed with the club in Qatar. Although I signed 4 years with them.
Mm.
So we discussed. Okay, they say, okay, we're gonna let you go on loan back to Standard. So I went back to Standard on loan. Then after I finished my loan with Standard, normally I need to go back to Qatar. Then I said, no, 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 I don't want to go back here. I want to stay more here. Then I had the Qatari club now loan me to Anderlecht. That was when I went to Anderlecht 2015, 2016 season in Anderlecht. Then we played in the Olympic, and after the Anderlecht competition, Europa League and the league and everything, we finished. Then I went to Olympic.
So the Champions League match you played was before you left for Qatar.
Yes,
Okay,
because
that's interesting.
because
How are the Champions League nights?
this is a big games. It's really the Champions League is another level because you play with the big players, and it's really really difficult. It's really but it's good feeling. When you just when you hear the anthem of the Champions League, you feel so good. Like wow, so I'm here. That's it.
The Champions League music.
Music.
We are that's fun. Because my club, we didn't play Arsenal for 7 years in the Champions League, and before that, every year we used to participate. But you miss that, and especially I haven't been there in Europe, so you have the first-hand experience of the whole Champions League night. How the best part is for a football match for me is the whole build-up before the fire whistle that the game start. People coming in, the
Yeah.
rush, the commentators rush for me, especially to get the lineups
Yeah.
and the formations there, and
Everybody's busy.
Yeah.
Everybody's running up and down. Even in the dressing room, everybody's running up and down. The physio, the coach is writing. The players are running, stretching. Everybody's busy. So everybody's doing one or two things to get ready for the game.
You've also played against players like Benzema, Modric.
Yeah.
That was against Real Madrid.
Yeah, against Real Madrid in La Liga.
Wow.
As-
Yeah, tell us about it.
when you play, I also what's the name of Vera, the one that played in Man U now.
Valorant.
What's the name of the defender? Valvera.
Ah,
The one in Man U now. I had a picture with him, so I even had a picture with him. So it's really good feeling. You see people that you were watching from the TV
true.
when you then in Africa, then you are playing with them in the same field. It's like wow, these are the guys. But you know these guys, they mean business. They are top, 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 top professional. But it's all for we, when we play against them, we lost 3-0. But it was an honor to play with these guys. They finish us, but we enjoy like, we play against this guy. At least it's a dream. Like, I play with Modric, I play with Gareth Bale, I play with, it's good feeling, Benzema.
2 Ballon d'Or winners, man.
And you play with this guy, you're like, oh, this is really, really good feeling. And it's good. You compete with them, and it's good. It's good feeling.
So, how was Europe as a whole experience? Or let's talk about the Tottenham game, because being an Arsenal fan, I really like hearing people score against them, beating them. Hugo Lloris, man, another World Cup winner, and you scored a goal. Tell the story about that game.
We were in London, and then I was on the bench, and then we were losing 1-0. So I think it was 70 something minute, and the coach put me in. So it was not even less than 10 minutes. Then I scored the goal. It was 1-1, and they scored the last minute. But it was also even after we lost the game too, because we played very good. We don't deserve to lose. They were in the dressing room, and the president of Anderlecht came. He said, "Guys, you lose this game, but I give you double bonus.
Oh,
I give you double bonus. You did very good job." Because Tottenham was another level. You know what I mean? So and it was a really good experience. To even score also in London in Tottenham Stadium. It was really really good. Where they have the Hurricane and Dembele, all of them, in there. So it was really good.
how's the Hurricane? How does he play? Like from the pitch itself.
So guys, he's a big player, my friend. You just say him, you don't. It's not arrogant. He's just there doing his thing, but this guy's a killer, man. One chance, he will kill you. He has good technique to shoot, and he know how to get the space to shoot. He's a really, really good player.
Who scored the winning goal in that match?
Dembele,
Dembele.
the one from Belgium.
I know. Okay.
You know this guy, right?
Yes. Who
Very
doesn't
strong
know
guy.
Dembele?
He's from Belgium, and he killed the Belgium team.
Tottenham have a really good squad now. For the past 10 years or so, they're trying to do really good.
Yeah, they try to do really good,
So how's the you don't have much experience playing in the Nigerian league, right? We all know about Africa, how passionate Africa is for football. You have your African Cup of Nations as well there. You have a good football structure. So how about your country, Nigeria? How's football culture there? How's the association doing for it?
In Nigeria, football is. I think Nigeria will live with Nigeria live in football. They don't joke with football. Even when you play on the street, I can take me and you now just to play on the street. You will see some 100 guys running, start watching.
Mm,
So it's always everybody want to watch football. They don't joke with football.
mm.
And when the national team is playing, it's a big pressure. I told you we are too much. 200 million people.
Wow.
200 million people are watching you. Maybe 200 million people are watching you. It's a big pressure. Any you make any mistake, they kill you.
Mm.
They come on you. So it's a big pressure to play for Nigeria. And the league is a very difficult league, also strong, Have a lot of good players, good teams. So it's difficult league.
So like Africa is close to Europe, so there's benefit for the African players to go and have trials there because it's close. So looking at that, when you see Nepal, you have of let's say around 2 months experience of Nepali football, though it's a franchise. But how do you see the Nepali young players? Do you see any of the players that have chances in Europe?
Yes. In Lollipop, I already saw three players that have chance. I already saw three players that have chance. It's all
Oh.
about them. It's all about your mind and all about what you want.
Mm.
I already saw three players that I think if they have the opportunity, in life, all you need is opportunity.
Mhm. Which players would you say?
Ade, um, Sanish,
Sanish.
and Sese.
Sese.
These three guys, they have something, and also Ananta also, Ananta also. They have these four guys. I think they have an opportunity. And if they have opportunity, they can play. Europe is not that okay. The football is tough and everything, but these guys they have the mind also. It's all about opportunity. If they give them the chance, they can do it. And if they go there, because when you play with good players, you're also a good player.
True. You
Trust me.
learn.
You learn, you grow, you play good. But when you play with bad players, you will not be. Even if you are a good player, it will not show. It will be difficult. And these guys, they are good players. Imagine if they play with good players in Europe there. For sure, they will grow and they will grow quick.
Mhm.
They are young, my friend. I check their age. Because when I came here, when we were training, so me, I try to understand people also. I go online, I try to check their age. I see 24, 23, 25. My friend, if they're going Europe, they're going to play, man, for sure. They're going to play. All they need is opportunity.
Apart from players from Lalitpur, which other players, young players, have impressed you?
This guy, what is his name? I don't know. The left footer, one small one.
Which team? Ayush Khalan.
They were the blue team.
Yeah.
One
19 number.
19 number.
Ayush Khalan.
Oh my God, this is big. How old is he?
Just turned 20.
This boy, I don't know how you guys run the football here, but I think somebody needs to push. Sometimes connect with some agent in Europe.
True.
They can just go for it. The way we do in Africa, we have the people in Africa. We have the guys in Africa. They just try to get a contact in Europe. Say, I have this player. He's a good player. Let him come and do trial. You can see him. If you like him, you take him. And sometimes what they do, they say, okay, if you don't want, sometimes if the agent are not sure that this player is a good player, they'll say, okay, don't worry, you the agent, come to Africa. The owner of the clubs in Africa, they will buy the ticket of the agent, his accommodation, like 1 week. Come and watch the players play. Then they organize a tournament for like a tournament of 4 teams, call different teams, 4 teams, and play this tournament and say, okay. So the white man, the scout will be there. He's just sitting down. The 4 teams will play. For sure, the scout will see 2, 3 players there. This is how they do it in Africa. That's why you see most African players go a lot.
True.
Sometimes when you say, okay, we have this player, we want to send them to Europe. Maybe if the scout is not sure of the player, then the manager will say, okay, don't worry, come to Africa and watch it. You can do that in Nepal also.
True.
Somebody can, okay, try to get some contacts. Say, we have some good player in Nepal. Come and see young boys. It's not expensive. You can just spend some few money, sacrifice, bring him, put hotel, organize some maybe 4 teams tournament,
True.
they play. The best player, you see, for sure they will pick 4 or 5 players, they will go. That's why we have a lot of players in Europe.
Europe, yeah.
Till now, they do same thing in Nigeria. Before I even came here, there's some European guys that was in Nigeria, they were picking players. This is how they do.
For the matter of fact, Ananta and Ananta from your team, Jhapa's captain Anjan, right? Anjan and Bimal went to Europe. Can you search Ananta which team he trial? Bimal gave a trial for Anderlecht.
Really?
Yes.
What
If
year is
I'm
that?
not wrong.
What,
Check.
what year?
Let me check. 2013, maybe 13-14, because Bimal, Bimal Gharti Magar.
Yeah.
Bimal, right? Chitwan's player,
I know.
number 10.
Yeah.
So what happened was, it was the SAF championship. So SAF championship is the biggest for us Nepalese. So this jersey was from the final of SAF 2 years ago, maybe 3-4. So all the players signed it and gave it to us. So Bimal, it was happening here in Nepal, Rangashala. Bimal was 16 years old. Nepal were a goal down to Pakistan. Around 92 minutes, Bimal Gharti Magar comes on his debut, scores a goal, equalizing goal on the 97th minute.
Wow.
Then everything starts happening. And Bimal, Ananta, Anjan are from the same batch of Enfa product, Enfa Academy. So Bimal and Ananta, Marbella, right?
Club
Club
Brugge?
Brugge.
It's a big club, eh?
Yeah,
Big club, eh? In Belgium.
true.
It's a big club in Belgium.
NLH ko gao. Someone went to NLH. Just search about it. Because I remember, I think Bimal went for that. So, just like you said, I think Nepal is missing the agent factor right now.
I think so. That's it's something they needs to do, to help also to help the guys, Because even when I came here, I was talking to after the tournament, I used to talk after sometime we train, I used to talk to the boys, say, you can play, you can fight, you can do, but I always tell them, you have 24 hours a day, but you only have 2 hours to practice. When you come in that practice, that 2 hours give all your life, like your life depend on these 2 hours.
True.
See, because the way you train, that's how you play in the game. If you come like baby, you don't run. In the game, you play the same. But when you play tough in the training, you come in the game, you play tough. The boy that scored in the semi-final, the young boy, that is another big talent again. What's his name?
Kushal Deuba.
That was big talent again.
True.
19 is a big talent again.
True.
He's a boy I like so much. It's my boy. I always talk to him every day and he listens. I told him when I came here, he was a good player, but it was always like easy, They think football is easy. Football is easy, you can play easy, but football is, you need to fight. And when you fight, when you give everything, the reward will come. But when you go easy, the reward will never come. Yeah. So this boy, I used to tell him, hey, you need to, when you come to training, give everything. Let the coach, this coach is a European coach. It's not a local coach, European coach, they don't, if you can play ball and you cannot walk, they will not put you. They will just look at you are not ready. But when you keep walking, fighting in the training, you will see, this boy is fighting. I think I need to give him a chance. And I think when me and Papa said this to this boy, I think that day we were going to train in the bus. So he was sitting in front of us. So we were telling him, hey, now you are not playing, but you can play these games if you start to work hard. I said, come in the field, fight, run. I told him when I was your age, 18 years, 19 years, I was running 90 minutes. Then I would run and run and run and run. When I get tired, I continue to run. Then at least when I go home, I will tell myself, today I'm tired, but I give everything. I said, sometimes you can play bad games. It's normal in football. But when you play bad game, at least you walk. One thing about Europe is that even when you play bad game, but when they see that you walk, nobody will kill you. They will say, it's bad game, but the guy really walked. And this young boy take that thing we said to him, he start to walk. I saw his mentality change in training. He start to run, start to fight. Then he had the chance. And you know one thing, when we train or in the game, sometimes I don't know when you see I shout at them, it's only in the field.
True.
I told them, me, I cannot be friend with you in the field. I cannot, like, not in a bad way, you know what I mean? Like, I cannot be nice with you in the field. If you are doing good, I will not say anything. But if you're not doing good, I will gonna shout on you because not like I'm killing you. I'm trying to push you. I told Ananta also that this guy, you're the captain. Sometimes, he's a nice guy. Sometimes you want to speak with them easy. I said, Ananta, no, you need to command. Hey, you are playing now. Hey, Annie, you're not doing good. Hey, you need to command. You need to command.
Mm.
So I tell them, I'm not that kind of guy because this is how I learn. Also, when I was playing in Europe, they don't tell me easy. They push me. They command. Sometimes I cry. I go home. I cry. So that's why I pushed him. I told him everything, and then I'm so happy. At least the day he scored that goal, I was so happy for him. If you notice that guy, I had a little pain on my leg. I went out in that game.
Yeah, yeah.
Go and check the video again. When he scored, where I was sitting down, I was running with my hamstring. Like I hold it. I was running there just to go and hug him. Because I was happy for him. And even in Instagram, I send him I comment on his page that I'm happy for you, that I believe in you. So it's like this. It's just I think they have good players here, but they just need somebody that will help them just to connect with the European agent. It doesn't matter if the agent say, okay, we are not sure about the player. Okay, come and see them. It's just to get some few dollars,
True.
buy the ticket, put them maybe 1 week in the hotel. Okay, they are playing the league, you know what I mean? They play the league here. Come and watch them play. You say, okay, watch, you will see some good for sure. They have good players here. I've seen some. The small boys, so you talk about the left footer, this is big talent.
Yeah.
My friend. If this guy play in Europe, he will kill people with this talent, my friend.
You made a debut against Australia. You played the last 10 minutes and 12 minutes, but it was the previous Nepal Super League. Ayush's story is 2 years back, during the pandemic, we were having lockdown. So once the league started, after 5 days, the closed stadium, it was fully locked down. We used to go. It was not like this time the Laki is playing the trumpets and everything, but
Yeah.
it was all closed,
Closed.
right? So Ayush was selected from the talent hunt, right? And the coach at that time was Abdullah Al Mutairi. So he got the chance to select these players, and Ayush from since then he hasn't stopped, and he's playing wonderfully well. And I call him the star boy of Nepali football.
The boy is good. I think that boy, for me, what I think anyhow, they need to push that boy out from Nepal. Not even into Europe. Let him play. See the way he play. He play very easy. He enjoyed the game. He play very easy. He enjoyed the game, and you see the way he's very good with his feet. The way.
Very quick.
So I don't know how they want to do it, but somebody needs to do something. At least if every year you guys are taking 3-4 players out from Nepal to play in Europe, then they're coming back. When actually you have a much advanced national team, you know what I mean? Like, because they are coming back from Europe now with experience and everything. So I think that is something that needs to be done. Because it's what they do in Africa. I'm telling you from what we do in Africa. All the players there, they not just go to Europe like that. The people in Africa, the agents, the club owner, they contact the European agent. We have this player. These are good players. Sometimes they say, okay, send the player. You know what I mean? They send you, go for a trial. If you make it, you make it. Sometimes the agent, they are not sure of the player. The owner of the club in Nigeria will say, come to Nigeria. We'll buy you your ticket. We'll put you in a hotel. What you will eat, what you will drink is on us. 1 week, come and watch boys playing. And whenever they come, for sure they pick 3, 4. Maybe they come with 4-for-1. Now they go with 4-5.
So now this is also a missing factor in Nepali football, that when the players know, the younger, any player know that there are scouts coming in, they play more better. They play their hearts out, right?
Yes, because it's like in Nigeria, like when the players just see, hey, they will tell you, hey, scout is coming. You're playing a scouting game and scout is coming. When they already see the white man is sitting down outside there, everybody give 200%. You will see the level will be like everybody's giving, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime. If you are picking, you are gone. Your story will change. Your family life will change. Like you said, FIFA said, football is not for the rich people. Not rich people game. It's for the guys from the little home,
True.
trying to survive and everything. So and when these guys see this thing, everybody give everything, and then that's why even me, I'm part of the same situation.
True.
Not like I just go to Europe. It was because I was playing and they saw me and said, "Ah, we like him. Come and do trial." Even when they saw me that I was good, they still asked me, "Okay, you need to come to Europe and do the trial." So I went there and did trial with the European boys.
Mhm.
So that's I think that's what is lacking, and I think that can be done because all these young boys from this tournament, what I saw, they need to make them go somewhere.
True.
They need to enjoy football also because they are enjoying it, but they need to another experience, and I'm sure they can.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I was talking about Bimal. He played for RSC Anderlecht. He played a few games there. But as far as I've heard, they said some people asked for some amount of money here from Nepal, which was not supposed to be asked, and the deal broke down because Bimal, at his prime, we used to say Bimal has the European touches because even in the league we saw some glimpse. He had his ACL injuries and everything. He's come through a bit of family problems as well. So yes, that happens. You come down. So I wanted to now talk about Nepal Super League. So how did you get approached by Lalitpur? What was the link there?
I think one day I was just I think when where I was in Turkey self. I went for Turkey like just to relax and see my friends. I was in Turkey then. I got a message from Instagram. Then and the guy said to me, do you want to come to Nepal? I was like, Nepal to do what? He said, they had the lake there, and this. First of all, I told him, I will not be able to come to Nepal because I will not be able to stay there for a long time like that. You know what I mean? And he said, no, bro, just come. It's 7 weeks tournament or so, 7 weeks from November 24th to December 30. So when I heard that, I was like, I'm not playing now. I'm just like a free agent. You know what I mean? I'm not playing. Why can't I just go there and play for the till the end of the year just to enjoy the football again and everything? So then I start to. So it was 2 months.
Mm.
So I was with one of my friend in Turkey there. So I was explaining to him that what do you think about this? The guy said if you have nothing to do, why don't just go and enjoy the game and everything? And I said okay, I will think about it. Then I called my wife. I talked to her, and she said it's up to you. But she said for her, she said if I want, say for her, she would prefer I just go and see what is going on there. Then I said, okay. Then I contact the guy back. I said, okay, no problem. Just give me, get me the offer and what they want to offer, and then let's see how we can go about it. Then I took my phone. I start to research.
Mm.
You need to know where you are going.
True,
I
true.
start to research and Nepali and everything and everything and everything. So one day, although I've never decided I want to come. One day I was with my friend. I now went back to Nigeria.
Mm.
So I was with my friends and we're sitting down. We're just drinking and talking in the night. I think it was around 11 p.m. in the night. And one guy brought up Nepali.
Mm.
I swear to God, he brought up Nepali. Like, ah, somebody contacted me that I want they should come to Nepal also and play that they are trying to make a deal for me. So when he brought Nepal, I look at him like, what did you call Nepal?
Mm.
I said, oh, somebody contacted me also. He said, really? I said, yes. Then I took my phone again. I said, hey, send me the offer. I'll be there the next 3 days. So
Nice.
that's how then they send the offer. We try to get the visa and everything. Although it was difficult, with the visa and this thing.
Mm.
So then I came in and I saw the way. Although when the first time I came in, the way they train, the pitch and everything. But me, I'm from Africa. We are used to these things. You know what I mean? So even if I play in Europe for 20 years, when I go back to Africa, we play in a bad pitch also. I can show
Mm.
you some videos. I play in the sun. We go there, play in the sun. We play very good. So
Mm.
when I come for me, it was normal.
Mm.
It was not like I train with them anywhere they train. So and then gradually everything just happened. I will not lie, I really enjoy my stay in Nepal. I really, really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I did not expect to enjoy it to this level,
Mhm.
but at the end of the day, I really enjoy it, and the people are very nice here. They are very nice.
We're a very warm country.
Very warm, very warm. I said it to my wife and my friend. I said, no, no, these people are really nice. Even the papa, you can ask them, my friend. We enjoyed our stay. Since I came here, if I ask of anything, they do it like this.
Mm.
And one of my friend, I always do everything for me. Beaver.
Mm.
You know Beaver?
Before.
Roberto
The
Carlos.
manager.
Roberto
Ah,
Carlos.
Carlos.
This guy's amazing, you know. So he make me feel so good, yeah.
He was sleeping on the pitch
On a
after your
page like
goal.
this, my friend. So that's why I said, even in this league, if we have to win it, we have to win it for Beaver, my friend.
Ah,
Because this guy have done so much for us.
beautiful.
He's always there. He's always there. If we need something, if I take my phone now, right, Beaver, I need this. He will say, even if you cannot get it, he will say, don't worry, I will get it for you. So, I'm so happy for him, that at least we can give him the trophy.
Mhm.
And me, I will not lie, I enjoy my stay in Nepal because now Nepal is part of my history. If you go in my transfer market now and everything, Nepal is there.
Yeah, true.
So it's part of my history, and I'm happy to be here. And I hope someday I will come back again.
Mm. I'm sure there are going to be offers for you because now our main league, A Division League, the top tier league, is also set to be start within a few months. There's a problem, but I think they're going to start it anyways. And especially from the Nepal Super League that happened last time, a lot of players that played the first edition came back to play, and maybe in A Division League we might get to see you as well.
It's football, anything can happen. So in football, you don't close any door.
True.
All doors are open. So we'll see what will happen. But I really enjoy my stay in Nepal, and I hope someday I will come back again. And for the Super League, this is an amazing league, man.
Yeah, please tell us about your experience of Nepal Super League as a whole.
Man, what I saw and the way they organize everything, oh, it's really, really amazing. The sponsors and everybody, people that organize this tournament, this Super League, and they really did a good job. They really did fantastic job. Imagine check out the final. Check
Im-
out the final.
Imo, I'll tell you
Oh
something.
my God.
I've been going to the stadium for the maybe past 20, 25 years. I was 6 years old when my father first took me to the stadium, right? Since then to the final day, that was the biggest crowd I have ever seen. Nepal Super League final.
The final. I said, check out the final. The crowd alone. It was like when I was, crowd also make you play good football.
True.
Like give everything. When I was in the field, playing, it was like I was in Europe also playing because you have the big crowd also. It was another feeling like wow, look the crowd everywhere was full, no single seat was empty. It was top. I said I really enjoyed my stay here. Even when I even because after we played like the when you post on in the Super League this thing, I always take the highlight. I send to my friends in
Ah,
Africa so because they want to see also.
ah,
And so when they see, they were like, man, the games are strong, eh?
hmm.
And they were like, it's good, eh? Everything. And when I post on Instagram, they're like, oh, wow, this is good, eh? And even some try to tell me, bro, you have any contact there? I can just come and play. I would say, it's a country that they are trying to also make something about their football and everything. So we will see, if I have to tell the club, oh, I have some players, good players to come. Because in every league, you need some foreigners to play also to
True.
make the league grow. Different experience, different this. But the Super League for me, top.
So, what was the best memory of the Super League for you? Apart from lifting the trophy, during the games, what's your best memories? That first thing comes to your mind.
Is the final. That when they scores 1-0,
Mm.
I was like, how are we going to equalize this game? How are we going to do it? And then I got that free kick. It was only one thing in my mind because that free kick, the referee was already telling me, after you shoot, I will end the game. So I was like, if I can score this, we are back in the game.
Mm.
If I can't score it, then it's going to be difficult to come back in the game. The mentality will just,
True.
drop. So when the minute I shoot that ball in the goal, man, that was an amazing moment. Like I was running crazy, like, no, we are back in the game. And that moment made us win that game because now we went back in the dressing room with high spirit.
True.
And the other team, they went like this to the
Yeah.
dressing room. So when we came back, we killed them direct.
Mm.
So that was an amazing moment.
So that free kick. So I was in the commentary, and everybody was expecting you to shoot in the second bar.
This side, right?
They were expecting you to shoot on the left side, but you went for the first bar. Even Mohammad Taha got confused. So what went to your mind? Because the way you lifted the ball, it just went over, I think, side from the head of the.
Yeah, it's side like this from the
Yeah.
guy, yeah.
So how what was going? What made you think that I'm gonna shoot in the first bar?
Because we do practice it, in training also,
Mm.
I think I'll shoot couple. I even have the video if you want, I will show you,
Mm.
some of them like that. We just try to put above the wall, just
Oh.
try a little bit. So I shoot something like that, because okay, I can put it there, but it's not 100% sure, The keeper can stay there and get it easy. But yeah, if I can beat the wall,
Mm.
the keeper cannot. Never, because the keeper is here. Before he will count a step, the ball is there. So that was what happened. So the keeper was going there,
Yeah.
but he could not. So it's just mindset. You try, it's football. You try.
True.
If it's not going in, no problem. You keep trying. But that moment, I think, man, God just said the championship is for lollipop.
And after the game, I was doing the flash interviews, right? You were the man of the match, so we couldn't come to you. And Papa Ibukibe was there. He told me like I lost two of my teeth, and he even didn't realize that your by say overhead kick
It
came
was
off him.
off him. Because I think that kick also is a strong guy,
Ah.
strong personality, strong mentality, because the guy gave a lot, eh? People will not understand, people will not say this, but this guy gave a lot.
Mm.
He brought a lot to the team.
True, true, true.
People need to see this. He brought a lot. Even when his two teeth was gone, he was bleeding, he was still there, he was trying to fight, because you know that even if he's there, it's 20% is very important to us. It's 20%. Even me, the final I did not even run too much the way I should run, because I was having a hamstring. If you notice, I put something on. You
Yes.
did not see it? I put something like this.
Yeah.
So, but we know that our 20%, 30% can bring something. You can give something. So the guy really, because that cake, I think that cake, sometimes it disturb your mindset, all this kind of thing, It was later he was telling me, so I was the one that I said it was you. So the guy he played a very important role in this our champion.
So because after the first game he got injured, the first game of the league for Lalitpur, then the two games, what Papa Ibu does is he brings two players with him, the opposition player. He opens up the play for your teammate.
Yes.
And I've seen when you and Papa Ibu both click in the match, not even with each other, but you guys play good, the whole team plays good, because you were the one at one point making the distributions, you're playing as the playmaker at times, you especially,
Yeah.
right? And the way you your teammates and Dinesh Enjan feeding the ball to each other, that was beautiful.
We first when we start, he was injured, and when you come in a new team, try to build a new team, it's not always easy because then you need to know who is going to play, who will play, who will not play, to find the right balance of the team. So we struggle a bit. Okay, first game we won, we won, and then after we struggle to have the right balance and everything. But it was even good, we lost 2 games. After we lost 2 games, we tried to find the right balance and the right formations to play. And in the knockout round, we tried this. We tried the next formation. The next formation, that was a diamond and two man in the front. And how we discovered that formation. It was when I think there was a game we lost. We lost
Kathmandu, last game.
last game. We lost. We lost this game. Then before we lost the game, then me and Papa now stay in the front. The coach now said we should play 2 man in the front to try to. And that game in the second half, we killed them. We put a lot of pressure and pressure, but we did not win the game. So then we now said, see, we play this team in the first half, they were killing us because we were playing 1 man in the front. Then we now said, I said, we will play them in the second half with 2 man. We were all over everywhere. So imagine if we played other teams like this, how will it be? Okay, then we go to training. The coach his coach is a very good guy. It's not the coach that he needs to do what he wants. He's always open. What do you think? What can we play? Like bring your idea, but he's the boss. He will be the one to decide.
True.
But bring your idea. So okay, let's try the 4-4-2, and we tried in the training. Although some people were doubting, like, how are we gonna mark? How are we gonna do this? But in life, you have to try. Then when you try, if it's not working, you change quickly. So that was what they said. They said, no, we have to try. Then if it's not working, we go to another formation. So when we tried it in that game, the knockout stage, it was working. Then we won that game 3-1 or 3-1 or so. What? We won 3-1.
The eliminators 3-1.
3-1. We won 3-1, and I was like, oh, it was working. And then we were like, it was working. Then we keep it. And you see, throughout that period, we were even scoring more goals. I think we scored total of 7 goals in the 3 games.
True.
So it was really working. So that was it.
I want to know more. See, you guys went to the final, Dhangadi and Lalitpur, right? But they had 4 days rest, and you guys were playing. You played, let's say, one extra
We
match.
had one day rest.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
rest, one day rest.
So what was it? It was the spirit of winning back-to-back matches. The formations were clicking. The gameplay was kicking. What with what mentality you guys went to the final?
Because in football, when you start winning games, you have that mentality that you can win every game.
Mm,
So we're playing back to back, we're winning, so we are in the good shape, we are in the good rhythm. So
mm,
all of us now had that mentality that, hey man, we are winning,
mm,
we can win everybody, we can win everybody. So we came in that to that game with the mindset that we're gonna win.
mm,
So that was, we don't even care if we are tired. But also, I'm gonna say very big thank you to the management of Lollipop. Because remember, because we had only one day rest before the final.
mm,
They did everything.
mm,
They got the massage guys. They got the ice to put the
mm,
machine in our legs.
mm,
Everything. The whole night we were all working. Like everybody was working 20. Even the physio.
mm,
They are guys. They really did good job. The doctor, everybody, the
mm,
coach. They were working all night. We know we work all night. Me, I was doing treatment massage 2 a.m. in the night because I need to be ready.
mm.
Doing my leg early morning. I wake up. Also, I'm going to do treatment. Make sure that I'm.
Mm.
So we work all night just for that game. And at the end of the day, they say hard work always pay. The management did the whole hard work. The players did the whole hard work. And at the end of the day, we got the result.
After all the NSL thing was over, the whole everything is done. Have you gone around Kathmandu? Have you seen any places?
No, I'm planning to go today, but you keep me here now.
As you said, 1 hour that is over. So
I'm sure Karim is waiting for me because we're planning to go around 5 o'clock.
that'll be
So,
perfect then. You can call him around
but I already
some.
texted him that when I'm done, I'll just text him so we'll meet and
Karim is someone I've commentated on his game for a very long time, and he's very adapted to Nepali football. He's like a Nepali now.
yeah. Me, I always tell you, hey, my friend, you are Nepali, so what are you complaining? You can leave, stay here, my friend.
He also speaks Nepali, I guess.
He's good guy. He's good guy. He always try to help everybody. He's a good guy.
Anyways, without wasting any time, our 1 hour is up. I don't want to keep you for a longer period of time. Thank you so much for coming. On behalf of all the Nepali football fans, thank you so much for entertaining us. Congratulations to be winning the golden ball, a golden boot,
Golden boot.
6 goals.
6 goals, yeah.
Surprisingly, woof from one goal.
Yeah. And it's live, In Nigeria, we always say is overtaking is allowed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you drive the car,
Yeah.
I can overtake you is allowed.
That's part of life.
So we always say overtaking is allowed. So maybe you start slow, but you can finish. The most important in life, anything you do, you have to finish high level. You can start a bit slow, but people want to see how you finish.
True.
It's when you finish high, they will say, this guy starts slow, but he finish high. But when you start, sometimes you start very high and you finish low. People will say, I start high, but he finish low. The finishing is important.
True.
So for me to achieve this, play this, it's also from the coach, the coach and the player. Also, this guy, man, this guy is in my heart, this coach. He always tell me every day, you are the best player. So you are the best player in the league. You are the best. You are the best.
Mm.
Show them you are the best, You always put this, when somebody put this in your head every day, you know what I mean?
True.
He put this, he's a great guy. And what he has done for the players in Nepal. Because when I came here first, the training was not so good.
Mm.
The quality was so bad. Sorry to say, but it was so bad. But after 3 weeks, 4 weeks, from here, it was like this.
The training.
Yes. The quality start to, what I mean? Like it start to grow because the coach also was killing them, you know what I mean?
Mm.
If you're not doing good, they will kill you.
Mm.
So then they start to understand that this is business.
True.
And also we, the big players, senior players, we start to kill them and say, hey, we are not joking here.
Mm.
Sometimes when we play the small side game, 5 against 5,
Mm.
some guys think it's joke.
Mm.
They come to play, they are winning your team, you are smiling.
Mm.
Me, I would not smile. So me, I shout, I scream on them like, hey, I think you were there when I was shouting at one player that day. We were playing, my friend, 5 against 5. We want to win.
Mm.
Then he was just passing the ball. They were scoring us. He was laughing.
Mm.
Yeah, I was shouting at him all throughout. I got angry and go. I said, hey, come on. If you don't want to play, don't come. I said, this is small side game. Me, I want to win. Then after the coach, you know what the coach do? whenever we want to play small side game, there's always a prize.
Mm.
Maybe the first team, second, and the last team. The first team, maybe they'll give them prize. So now everybody wants to win. Now the mentality change.
True, true.
So when we finish, we go in the hotel. When we want to have dinner, they brought your prize. They give only the winners. So when you don't have prize, you know that you are not winning.
Mm.
So now everybody wants to win.
Okay.
From that moment, the quality.
Mm.
And you can even see it in the game.
Mm.
Even the young ones, they pick up and everybody, they understand that now it's business. They have to wake up. So the coach really did a good job. So imagine this guy having these boys for 1 year.
Mm.
I know what I'm saying. Imagine if you're having these boys for one
True,
year.
true, true. I felt that coaches. I think if we ever call him to Nepal, I would not want to see him as the coach of the national senior team, but for the grassroots development, maybe the under 18s, maybe the under 17s, and then he. I would love Ian to see all the way to go to the national team, because it's going to be that, that happened with England as well,
Yeah.
with the coach of England, current coach. He took care of the team when they were under 21. Now he has that set of teams and added up by new players like Bukayo Saka and everyone.
Mm-mm-mm.
And now he has that team that he has groomed. And that just happened. I've also planned to sit with Ian. So maybe a day or two. Shawani is the Dawn. She's going to plan it all the way. Anyways, brother, thank you so much for coming. Any messages to your fans, please?
I'm gonna say I want to thank you all for the support and the love and everything. You have showed me so much love since I arrived in Nepal, and I have nothing to say more. But thank you very much, and I hope I will see you guys soon again. Happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you. Ayelake.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.